My name is Megan Jacobson, and this is my audience. Pigeon, downward dog, and warrior. If somebody told you to do these things, you may think they're a little crazy. But I was, in fact, just discussing yoga poses. Yoga, great for exercise and relaxation, can serve to bring individual harmony and balance. The harmony and balance created by the practice of yoga can lead to higher levels of overall health and personal wellness. Nikki Carrion, my yoga instructor, has educated me throughout my practice of yoga. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to inform you about the history of yoga and how the practice of yoga benefits you mentally and physically. I will begin with the history of yoga. Main point number 1, yoga originated in India around 7,000 years ago. The techniques of yoga form the oldest practice of personal development that is known. Stone sculptures document the use of yogic postures at least as early as 4,000 BC. In Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism, the word yoga means spiritual discipline. Yoga originally focused on applying and understanding the world. Its focus later changed to the self-enlightenment, which became the ultimate goal. Also, to get rid of the body stress, tension, toxins, and negative energies. Now that we know a little more about the history of yoga, I will move forward by sharing the mental benefits of the practice. My main point number 2 is the goal is to mentally develop self-mastery. Yoga allows us to take control of our actions by increasing our awareness of ourselves as conscious beings. According to Quiet Mind Yoga, most of the problems we encounter in life are self-imposed limitations. They originate from ill-conceived beliefs, poor habits, and unconscious living. We have been mistrained or not trained in the inner science of the self. We do not know how to value and prioritize the inner and outer worlds. Yoga seeks to give balance and proportion to all aspects of our lives. A deep relaxation stops the war of the inner elements. As the noise dies down in our head, we begin to sense inner calmness and clarity. Natural News says, when we begin to act from consciousness, we become mindful. We know the effects of an action before we act. We gain intuition, and we are in control by being exactly who we are. When we shed fear, gain dignity, calm the mind, strengthen the nerves and glands, this is when we begin to live fully as human being. We encounter the challenges and stages of life creatively and with gratitude. Main point number 3, yoga physically enables you to develop flexibility, strength, and balance. Yoga is different from most exercises because the main focus is on quality of movement instead of quantity. Mayo Clinic says, yoga helps release stress and tension by stretching muscles. It can improve range of motion in the joints and can correct postural imbalances that occur due to weight gain. Yoga can help increase your energy levels, make it easier for you to start and finish your workouts. Since yoga helps put you in touch with your body, it can help you learn to make better dietary decisions by helping you realize which foods strengthen your body and which weaken it. Repetitive exercises, like yoga, have also been shown to have a calming effect and can help to manage anxiety disorders. WebMD.com says, not only does yoga improve all of the major and minor muscle groups, but it also helps to send oxygen to all the cells in the body because of the conscious deep breathing and sustained stretching and contraction of the various muscle groups. Yoga has many great physical aspects that work very effectively at any age. Now you're all aware of the benefits of yoga. Yoga is one of the best exercises I personally ever practice. I encourage you to try it at least one time in your life. You now know the history of yoga and how it mentally and physically benefits you. If you are one of those people who do no form of exercise, I highly recommend trying yoga because you will absolutely love it. And I'm going to show you just one yoga pose. And you start with your hands like this. Actually, this. You start with your hands like this, and you put your right leg up here and you hold it for probably about a minute. And this is called the right-legged tree pose. And then after you hold it for about a minute, without moving, you go back like this, and you put your left leg up like this, and hold it for another minute. And that is a left tree pose. And then after every yoga practice you have, you put your hands like this, and bow your head and say namaste to all your partners. And it means peace. And that is the end, and this is my audience.